We begin with developing news tonight as health officials report the first suspected cases of coronavirus in Ohio.
Doctors at Miami University in Oxford outside Cincinnati say they are investigating the possible cases. And in the meantime, in China, at least 106 people have died and thousands have gotten sick from coronavirus.
And tonight, the U.S. is planning to airlift Americans out of Wuhan, China, the epicenter of the outbreak.
We have team coverage on coronavirus tonight,
including how universities with students who may have traveled to parts of China where the virus originated are treating the situation and how students can protect themselves from coming down with it.
But first, let's get to the latest on the two suspected cases here in Ohio. Brandon Simmons has details on that.
Don't panic. That's the message from Ohio Department of Health Director Dr. Amy Acton at Miami University, where two students are under investigation as potential coronavirus cases, the first two in Ohio.
We don't want fear. We are much more likely to see a disease of contagion of fear than the actual disease.
The students reported their symptoms at the university's Student Health Center. The Department of Health collected labs and sent the tests to the CDC to confirm what they're dealing with.
The only place to do the testing is the CDC. The CDC is anticipating it's taking at least 48 hours. It may be longer with the kind of volume they're getting.
In the meantime, the students are in isolation in their own homes, not sick enough to require hospitalization. Overseas in China, the situation is much more dire as the death toll climbed to 106 and more than 4,500 others who are sick. And U.S. officials are evacuating more than 200 Americans out of Wuhan, the epicenter of the virus outbreak. Back in the U.S., there have been just 5 confirmed cases, and screenings have now expanded to 20 airports as travelers return to the States. According to the CDC, the threat here in America remains low.
Right now, there is no spread of this virus in our communities here at home. This is why our current assessment is that the immediate health risk of this new virus to the general public is low in our nation.
Now, the Ohio Department of Health says most people tested here in the U.S. end up having something other than coronavirus when they get results, and we hope to have answers regarding those 2 Ohio students by the end of this week.
All right, Brandon, thanks a lot.
Sure.